Well, yes, so it's just 1 minute of doing a bit of, well, what can I say? It's only just a little bit of train spotting here. This is the only train I'm only just making here for the fact that, to be honest, that this is only, this is one train layout here. This is the only train layout here that we've got in this set here, and this is also the only train that we've also got. And because I couldn't find another Tomy curved piece of track, which I've got when I was a young kid, to be honest, I didn't have time to add a second layer, but this is the train that I've got here. And let me just stop this train for a while here. And yes, it will come sooner like that, because there's actually something very in common with this train here, and I might show you that most of my trains are made in China, but also made in Vietnam. But this one here, a bit like the Tomy James that I've also got, is made in Thailand. I'm not sure if you can see that, but the coaches as well, they may also say made in Thailand here. Let's see what they say underneath. Making sure that they do say made in Thailand. Did I actually say it correctly? Oh, it's upside down. I'll show you the other side here. I'm pretty sure that this train is made in Thailand. So in this video, we might concentrate on a product which has a very big influence in Thailand. Woo! Well, yes, there's the only product here which is going to be looking like that, and I think this train's going to cause a bit of chaos because there's a product in the way. Oh, that's going to hurt. Sorry for the blowiness at the beginning there, but anyways, I think it's best if we can do a very interesting video like so. Just when I was making this video, I actually uploaded the Seven Valley Railway half-term February 2009 video, actually more like the 2019 video. Sorry about that, but this is what we've got, the Thak Seabirds 12 pack. It's basically a product which all talks about seabirds, which will say talks all about seabirds from Thailand, of course. £13.97. How could it have been lucky or unlucky in the sense? Why is it £13.97? I love the palm tree design. It really does have the biggest influence in Thailand. And we'll take a look at the back of the packaging there, and I'm filming it. Oh, there's a bit of a weird sound from the box though. The reason why I'm filming it via a Samsung Galaxy Note 10.1 tablet is because my iPad is sadly out of battery there. But nevertheless, what's that bird here? I might have to take a look at this one here. And there's actually something here, 12 flapping birds based on Thailand sea dwelling birds. And there's this weird bracket here, I'm not sure if you can see it. It says gulls, terns, cormorants, etc. All species, I'm not sure what I'm saying, but it says all have species names. I'm not sure how my videos would actually perform like that if I just speak like that. And I bet you all these birds are going to be legitimately, properly made. Very reputable indeed as well. And I hope we'll see what sort of birds. Looks inside, there's a whole bunch of terns. And I think there's gulls as well, which will be very incentivizing indeed. Well, let's pick off this bird here. This is a great crested tern. And yeah, it's got the yellow beak, it's got a black cap, and it's got grey feathers on the hump and the wings here. And also the tail and the feet here too as well. It looks pretty nice. It says name greater crested tern. I mean, how could you never love that? It actually looks very spectacular for a model of a seabird like that. The next one here is a Caspian tern, which is officially the largest species of tern. And I love the reddish orangish sort of carroty sort of beak here. It's got a beak like a carrot, so it looks pretty nice. And like many terns, it's got the sea swallow or barn swallow double tail feature, which is very interesting to see. And I think in this product I'm pretty sure, but in this product here, there's the name Caspian tern here. In this product, I'm pretty sure there's many other birds which have very beautiful yet bland tail styles, which doesn't look that blatant, to be honest, I suppose. It's quite nice, the wings, I suppose. It does look very nice. We'll take a look at this one here. This is basically a bird I've actually reviewed in the past, but this is the Indian river tern. It's got the yellow beak, it's got red feet, and yes, this is one of these birds. I might have covered this one before, but this one is well, what do you say? It's a very different quality sort of bird here. Makes it more of a very elaborate clicking sound here. Actually, yeah, it does click very noisily. I suppose it does click a bit noisily, but I suppose it's quite a bit of an inferior quality of the paper here. But we'll take a look at this one here. This is supposed to be a lesser crested tern. and I think it's in winter plumage. I don't know why I'll call it. Possibly it's because it's not really a black cap there. If you look at it here, it's not fully black. But if you look at the river tern here, it is black. And so I wouldn't say I'm just being a bit perplexed here. Sorry for the video camera, but that's where it is. This one here, okay, this is a lesser frigatebird because it looks black and brownish. It does have a crow-like appearance. It's got a very strange tail. And this is one seabird. I've never heard of a frigatebird. It's a very tropical looking seabird. It's also a relative of the booby or gannet. There's the name there, lesser frigatebird. Wow, what a very strange named bird here. It's got the hooked beak. Pretty cool, isn't it? And yeah, we'll take a look at this one here. We've already seen the greater crested tern. The bird I'm actually looking at is this whiskered tern here. It's very, very nice. It's got a greyish, reddish sort of hybrid beak there. Looks pretty cool, isn't it? It's got a brown hood, and or should I say brown cap, I suppose. And it's got grey, what do you call it, whiter wing details there. Looks very nice, the sea swallow design of that. It's got the double swallow tail feature here. Very, very nice. This one here, it's a little cormorant, and it's also got a very nice tail feature here. And best feature is that you can pull the tail there, and it actually does have the very nice flapping wing action here. Looks pretty nice. That's the name here, little cormorant. Okay, so it looks quite nice. There's this one here. This is the brown-headed gull. It's the Asian counterpart of the black-headed gull. I don't know why it's got a reddish sort of head to me. It looks more reddish than dark chocolate brown, which is very misleading. To be honest, this isn't really the correct colour for this bird. Might have to make another batch of it. But nevertheless, it sort of looks like my first attempt doing this. There's the name here. And I've also got a second variation of this one here. Once again, it does have a bit of reddish brown in it, but it does have more of a pure brown colorization on the chocolate brown hair, which is the breeding plumage version of the brown-headed gull. Looks pretty cool, isn't it? Yep, same details as a black-headed gull, but different at times, I suppose. This one here, in fact, I've actually made a mini-me of this bird, which was amazing. This one here is a gull-billed tern, which looks very cool indeed. It's got, the reason why it's called a gull-billed tern is because it's got the bill of a seagull, but with the body of a tern, and the tail of the tern as well. It's pretty cool, isn't it? There's the name there, gull-billed tern. I love how elaborate these models try to emulate the real species legitimately, which is very, very nice to hear. And very, very beautiful as well. And we'll take a look at, there's another one of these. It's a whiskered tern, but it's got much more of a longer beak compared to the other model, which I've actually just noticed. If I bring this one here, you can tell that the shorter beak is actually a lot more darker than this one here with the longer beak. And just because it's the same bird doesn't exactly mean it has to be the same model, I suppose. And yes, that is the whiskered tern. It's missing a few details. This one here, then this one there. And last but by no means least is the black nape tern, for the fact that, hence its name, it's got a black nape right on its head here. Lovely click. Oh, look at that. Wow, that is a very noisy clicking on its head here. But there's actually something I want to be very aware of. Looks like that cormorant may have to probably just move away because there's a train coming through. Oh yeah. You freaked me out, you little bloody cormorant. You wouldn't stand a chance. But anyways, this is actually quite a very nice short tour review, of course. One thing I would say about this lesser frigatebird is I love how they put extra detailing, which is very nice. Yes, this is the only flip-flap product I can just review here, but the video is not ending yet because there's actually something very, very cool and unusual for the fact I've actually been seeing things I'm actually thinking I haven't seen them, and yes, this is, you know what, this is actually the truth, because I actually went to Stratford-upon-Avon and I actually came across one of the largest steam engines I've actually found in the UK, surely, I suppose. And it's a 462 Pacific locomotive. It's a steam engine, I suppose. And we'll put this product away. Thank you. The Thailand Seabirds 12-pack. And 2% in a very, very elaborate, yet I'm not sure how good or bad it is, but let's just say to present it in a very unirrational sort of way and very irrevocable sort of way. It's this one here, and it's a classic Steam Experience 2019 Tours. Yep, it looks pretty cool. The 2019 Tours Saphos Trains classic Steam looks pretty cool. It's got a very good picture of a line there, very common in heraldry, I suppose. Wow, look at that. Royal Scott, look at that. I'm pretty sure that's an ominous locomotive here. It's got a diesel at the back there, and it's got a range of coaches here. And I've actually came across one of the most interesting locomotives here, which is actually running for basically 10 years of its life. It's this one here, 70,000 Britannia. So I've actually encountered this train for the first time. I've actually encountered Britannia, that one there, 70,000, which is that one there. To be honest, I've actually noticed that this is very, very elaborate. There's other rail tours here, like this one here, the Welsh Marshes Express. Don't know if I'm actually going to see this train, so I'm sort of curious in the way I'm actually just looking at it. It's a very nice brochure, of course. You get all sorts of interesting dates there, on which dates you can, I'm pretty sure this is basically very, very awesome. In fact, I've already seen steam trains on the Severn Valley Railway, but yes, I've got a video which talks about the Severn Valley Railway and also about Britannia, and also meaning Britannia is also the largest steam engine in the UK I've actually seen. And to be honest, the first one I actually encountered was basically I'm not sure, I think 8 years ago I've actually encountered Princess Elizabeth, another 462, but it was actually more of an Almanas Pacific. There you go, that's a very cool leaflet there. It's got a very nice picture of, is that the West County, was it the West Country class? Looks more like Clan Line or the Merchant Navy class, which looks very interesting in Southern Railways. I suppose this is actually quite a very nice pamphlet. And yeah, actually, I can actually guarantee to you that no one could literally find steam trains in a very easy way or an easy manner. Anyways, I think that video has been absolutely long, and I'm really sorry that this video has been absolutely rough and ready. But nevertheless, this video overall can present well to the rail fans and to many other new YouTubers on the site. And I'm hoping that this video here will be amazing at some point. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like. And also, the best way I would say is come to subscribe to my channel if you are basically a returning or a new YouTuber. And as always, thanks for watching. And you know what I'm actually going to say next, don't you? Bye for now.